Anyway, this is Gene Winfield's car that kind of put him on the map. It was the first car to tour nationally. It's a 56 Mercury, two-door hardtop, not chopped, sectioned 4 inches, 57 Chrysler quarter panels grafted on, and it was built for Leroy Kimmerer, 1959, with a $5,000 1959 budget. Anyway, it got restored around 1979, was in a private collection for the past 30 years. Now the new owner had it shipped directly to Gene to get a real Winfield fade on it, because Gene didn't do the original restoration that was done by Rod Powell in Central California back in the 70s. Anyway, I had read about Gene as a kid and Rod and Custom and built model cars and everything, growing up in Southern California. So we had a local classified paper that we used to buy religiously, and I just answered an ad looking for some used chrome rims. Never dawned on me when they answered the phone, Winfield Special Projects, which was another company he had doing stuff for the movie industry, that it was Gene Winfield. So I went over to the shop, bought the wheels, ended up going in the office, paying for them. And on the way through, I saw this 57 Chrysler sitting in the corner with the chopped top, and it had these same big quarter panels on it with the fins. And I happened to mention, I said, hey, that car looks like, I said, did you chop that car yourself? And he says, yeah. And I said, well, that car reminds me of a famous old show car from the late 50s called the Jade Idol. And he had just moved into this shop, and thumbtacked to the paneling was a little Polaroid picture of the Jade Idol that had just been restored. He says, you mean that car? And I said, yeah. He goes, well, I built it. And I'm thinking, this guy's full of shit. He didn't build the Jade Idol. Gene Winfield built the Jade Idol. So then he introduced himself, and he said, I'm Gene Winfield. I'm like, oh man, I've been reading about you all my life and everything, and I'm carrying the wheels out to my dad's truck. Dad, this is one of the top custom car builders. And 15 years goes by, and I had seen him at shows occasionally, and I bump into him in the supermarket. And next thing I know, I said, you think it's okay if I come by and take a few pictures and look around? He says, yeah, sure. So that was 1997, and he asked me what I knew how to do, and I've been hanging out with him for 21 years working on stuff. So.